If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 78 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. We got out of the group stage in the World Cup in the last episode with a couple of really impressive performances. If you missed the last episode, definitely check it out to see how we got through to this first knockout round against Mexico in Russia for the World Cup 2018. We are in the round of 16 playing the Mexican side. You can see there the other fixes in this round. France, Colombia is a big one. Brazil, Uruguay is also quite a tasty tie. Argentina, Italy is also a big one. You'd expect the Dutch and the Germans to progress. You'd also expect perhaps maybe Australia to progress at the hands of South Africa. I'm not too sure. Spain should get through against Cameroon though, so we'll have to wait and see what the quarterfinals hold for us. Well, theoretically, it's just going to follow the tracks, isn't it? So it's going to be the Dutch or the Swiss that we face in the quarterfinals. So it's going to be an interesting next game, but we have to win this first one. So let's jump straight in to play Mexico in the round of 16. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point. We are currently 89 rated. We will be looking for a move away from Everton Football Club after the World Cup has finished. So right now, we just want to perform as best we can in an England shirt, put ourselves in the shop window, and hopefully a world-class team will come in for us at the end of the tournament. Well intercepted by Leighton Baines, but it's only gone as far as Andres Guardado. He's on a run here, well cut out by Phil Jones, quickly up to Wayne Rooney. Not too sure how this game's going to go, to be honest. Mexico are a very capable side. We're going to have to be at our best to ensure that we get through to the quarterfinals. It's a good cross by Theo Walcott and cleared away by Reyes, the defender. Klein will get it out to Theo again then. Can we expect another cross? We can. This one towards Rooney again. This time it's Salcedo that gets it away. Theo with a cross for the third time, and again Salcedo clears it for Mexico. Corner to England then in the opening 10 minutes. Mexico were one of the better sides in the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil. Sterling's brought that down. I'm tempted to call for it here on the edge of the box, and I might get it out of my feet and go for a finesse shot if Phil Jones didn't want to get in the way. Unfortunately, we have our first shot of the game blocked by our teammate, but Rooney draws a good save out of Guilherme Ochoa, and we're going to have another corner. This is a very bright start from England in the World Cup quarterfinals. In comes the cross from the other side this time. It's coming in towards me, but Layun clears it. Nathaniel Klein gets it into me. Oh, terrible turn, and Layun breaks. This could be caught. Awful for us. Now Chicharito's gotten in behind Nathaniel Klein. Klein is quick, though. Out to Hector Herrera, whose first touch lets him down. My mistake on the edge of the box almost led to a Mexico breakaway. It's been quite an end-to-end start then to this one. 12 minutes in. Despite a couple of corners and a couple of chances at the other end, we remain at 0-0 for now. Here's Guardado, a lovely ball through to Raul Jimenez. Mexico's first chance of the game. He had the legs on Phil Jones there as well. Didn't necessarily have to take it that early in that particular situation. Ball out of nowhere from Guardado. Just hit it first time. Raheem Sterling does well to keep that in. Should use me. Hasn't done. He's whipped it looking for Rooney. Mexico have cleared it away. Both sides are causing problems at either end for both defensive units at the minute. So far, though, nobody's actually been able to get the ball past the goalkeeper and over the line to take the lead in this round of 16 tie. Ayun gives that straight to Milner. Quick ball to Rooney, and then to me. If Rooney's going to make the run forward, he hasn't. I'm going to have to give it to Theo. Trusting him in possession, though. Trust his legs as well to get away from any defender that tries to take it off him. We'll give this through there to Rooney. Hopefully he'll make the right decision. He looks to find Milner, who shot! Oh, scoops wide of the post. Decent effort from James Milner. Did really well to get anything on it, to get that angle. It was bending back towards the goal, or at least spinning towards the goal, but didn't bend enough. Probably our best chance of the game so far, unfortunately, though. 0-0. Flying down the line. Theo into Rooney. Might use me. Has done. I see Theo's made the run, but I don't think I can get it to him. We will find Leighton Baines in space on the left-hand side, though. He's got someone there in support. I think he's actually Theo. There's... Oh, Raheem Sterling with the worldie. Lovely overhead kick at the back post. England 1, Mexico 0. Gorgeous ball in by Leighton Baines. Perfectly weighted to get it over the keeper and into that pocket at the back post. See Sterling move off the back of the defender there. Brilliant ball in. And the finish, by the way. Raheem the Dream makes it England 1, Mexico 0 with a stunning overhead kick. We are in front in the round of 16 tie here against Mexico. Brilliant goal. Sterling's gone. will set him through. Scored a banger already. Can he set up an assist? Well, technically, maybe. He's won himself a penalty, or won us a penalty. I don't think Sterling will take it. It will probably be Wazza that takes the pen. But lovely run by Sterling. Do we get an assist of an assist? If we set up the pass that led to the penalty, Aguilar is going to get himself booked. Nowhere near the ball. Sterling with a heavy touch. He tried to commit, but just couldn't quite reach it and wipes out Raheem. It is going to be Rooney to take, I think. And he makes it 2-0. Straight down the middle. Nothing that Ajoa could do about that. Tried to stand tall in the middle, but the power on the shot was just too much for him. England 2, Mexico 0, 10 minutes into the second half. Looks like we're going to be making it through to the World Cup quarter-finals. But the question is, who will we play? Holland or, well, the Netherlands, sorry, or Switzerland? Corner for us to come in. Jay Rodriguez has come on for Raheem Sterling. Milner's the man that puts it in the middle. And we'll have another corner. We've also taken off Theo Walcott for Will Buckley as well. So the same two changes that were made in the last game have been made again with 20 minutes to go. They've taken off... has gone in. Phil Jones with a header. I wasn't expecting that. I was too busy trying to concentrate on announcing their substitution. Giovanni Dos Santos has come on, but he's going to have his work cut out now with 20 minutes to go. Phil Jones has made it England 3, Mexico 0 with a really powerful header. I didn't expect him to win that, to be honest. With two defenders there, he wasn't favourite by any stretch to win that aerial challenge, but he did. And Ajoa, that's a terrible attempted save. You've got to do better than that, mate. Arguably, he should have done better with the penalty and that header as well. Not that I'm complaining. England 3, Mexico 0, and we most definitely are going through to the quarterfinals now. Giovanni to Hector Herrera. Mexico trying to recover some sort of dignity by getting themselves a consolation goal if they can. Oh, close from Carlos Vela with the last kick of the game to giving them that consolation goal. But it does end 3-0 here, England versus Mexico. We will advance through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Decent game that, very end-to-end. Mexico were not an easy opposition, it has to be said, although they didn't create much. So as you can see, one shot. I'm pretty sure they had more than one. That hasn't counted all of their efforts, to be honest. The Netherlands haven't played Switzerland yet, as you can see there, but we will... Oh, no, they have now, and it's the Dutch that go through on penalties by 5-4. So we will be playing the Dutch in the next game. We'll advance to that now then, and we'll jump straight into the World Cup quarter-final against the Netherlands. Robben down the right-hand side. The Netherlands immediately on the front foot. Here's Kevin Strootman. Nice turn inside. And the shot. Good save. Joe Hart can only parry it away. But Klein tries to help it on to safety. You're going to have to win that header. He hasn't. Klaassen down to Memphis, who smashes it over the top of the bar. This is going to be a much more difficult game than the one against Mexico. Already in the opening 4 minutes, we've been threatened by a couple of decent shots. Klein on a run down the right. He's got Butner with him, though. Butner is no slouch. Klein with a cross, looking for Sterling at the back post. Van der Wiel can only turn it behind for a corner. Can we get anything from this? We've not really created much so far to this point, but it's going to be a decent opportunity if we can find a white head from this, and Blind gets the ball away from Chris Smalling's clearance, or Chris Smalling's header, sorry. Smalling with a header, Blind cleared away. I don't know whether it was actually heading in. It looks as if it may have been going wide. We'll draw that up to Rooney, though. Great first touch. Wayne Rooney with a shot and draws a good save out of Silerson. This is better. This is better from England. Right, can we find a white shirt again? Another corner coming in. We're in the box this time rather than being out on the edge, but that's gone straight to Silerson. Definitely our best period of play, though, to this point. Henderson, into me, but the first touch wasn't the best. Blind almost stole it off me. Rooney, though, played in. He's going to return it to me. We'll hit it first time. It needs tipping up over the top of the bar from Silerson. Rooney with a decent effort. Right, another corner. We've had a couple of these so far in this half. Smalling drew a good clearance out of Daley Blind earlier on. Silerson's come for that, and he is going to beat myself to it. Punched away, and that's probably going to be it for the first half, and is. Close game here between the two sides. Neither really dominating too much. The Dutch had a good spell at the first half of the first half, and we had a good spell towards the latter half of the first half, but who knows what's going to happen in the second half. Blind. Up to Robin van Persie, out wide to Arjen Robben. He's got Klaassen pushing forward on the right, but he's going to use Van der Wiel instead. He then uses Klaassen. Klaassen could get it into the box. That's dangerous. Joe Hart picks it off. They've pushed a lot of bodies forward here, but Joe Hart seems reluctant to let the ball go quickly. It's going to be brought down by Daniel Sturridge, who's just come on. Here's Theo Walcott on the run. Sterling around the outside. Sterling's about to leave the field of play, but can he have one final impact before we bring on Jay Rodriguez? Oh, almost. Jordan Henderson, I think it was, underneath it. We are now going to make that change. Raheem Sterling is going to leave the field of play. Jay Rodriguez comes on. We've been switched to right striker to play up top alongside Daniel Sturridge. It's going to be Henderson underneath it again. Helped on its way to Smalling. What's Chris going to do with it here? Is he going to get the cross in? We're just waiting. There's Nathaniel Klein. Hits the post. The closest either side have come to a goal so far. Nathaniel Klein hitting the woodwork. Really good strike, but off the angle. And it's going to stay at 0-0 now with less than 10 minutes to go. Sturridge, Wilshere and Jay Rodriguez are now all on the pitch, so we're going to have to keep an eye on our stamina as well, as all substitutions have been made, and it looks like we might be going to extra time. Van der Wiel across to Alex Butner. Both sides are on ultra attacking now, throwing everybody forward. Promise into Van Persie across to David Klaassen. That was a gorgeous opportunity, but he's only kicked it as far as De Vries. Robin now hits the bar. We've both hit the bar in the space of a few minutes. Oh, so close for both sides to taking a lead. Nathaniel Klein at one end, then Robin at the other. I don't know why Klaassen didn't shoot. Or he did shoot, to be fair. De Vries got in the way. Blind looks to stand it up into the box. RVP with the overhead kick. He was offside. What a goal that would have been to win a World Cup quarter-final. Looks like, though, we definitely are going to extra time now. 0-0 with, well, there's 3 of them offside. 0-0 with only seconds remaining. Throw for England in a dangerous position. Jay Rodriguez is going backwards. Both sides are still on ultra-attacking here. Both just going all out for the win now. Nobody cares about doing any defending. It's just everybody wants to get into that World Cup semi-final. Schneider with the clearance. Win that, please. You have to win this. Phil Jones knocks it back to Henderson. Into Smalling. Sturridge down the line. He's found Wilshere instead. Jack inside to Jay Rodriguez. Sturridge takes it further out wide. Cross maybe from Smalling or from Studge. No, Klaassen intercepts, but only gives it as far as Baines. Baines thinks it over. There's the man in the box. Jay Rodriguez, he's offside. He was offside. The first time the ball goes into the back of the net in the World Cup quarter-final, and it's not going to count. Lovely run, but just not quite found at the right time. Great defensive line from the 5 or 6 Dutch defenders back there. Oh, we stay at 0-0 now at the end of the first half of extra time. Baines with a big long pass up to Sturridge. It's a good cross. Can Theo get there? He can! Theo off the post! No! The first real chance of extra time. And we've hit the woodwork again. Nathaniel Klein did it once. Now Theo with a really good header. Great technique on it, but they could be through at the other end. No, a poor pass from Ian Robin. Fortunately, Phil Jones was there to stop them from causing us any problems there. Here's Nathaniel Klein. Getting a bit risky at the back, lads. Could we just get rid of it, please? Thank you. Oh, it's getting so nervy here. We're in the second half of extra time. I thought Theo would won it for us there, though. Big rangy pass, looking for Theo again. He's brought it down. Can he get it off Butner? No. Klaassen recovers. Wow, this is going to be very, very close for the next 10 in-game minutes. Otherwise, we're going to go to penalties. Rodriguez over the top. Brought down by Jordan Henderson. Taken in his stride. Skips past the man. I'll call for the cross in the middle. It's not come towards me. It's going to reach Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge to Walcott. No, the chance to win it in the last seconds. And the great save by Sillison. Corner to England. My guy's bent over double because he's so tired. Don't even know whether we'll be involved in the penalty shootout. We might not need a penalty shootout, but the header's been cleared, or the corner's been cleared with a header. Van Persie retrieves it. There was only 1 minute added on. We're going to the lottery of penalties. I can't believe it's been such a close quarter-final for the chance to go through to the semis. Chances at both ends. Both sides hit the bar. We then hit the post through Theo's header in extra time. It's a penalty shootout. Jay Rodriguez to go first. Up against Jasper Sillison. No changes of goalkeeper for the Dutch here, but they don't need to because Sillison makes the save for the first pen. Wesley Schneider up next. This is probably going to be a longer episode. I apologise for that. Schneider buries it. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit the like button. Hopefully your likes and just collective will can get us through this penalty shootout. Sturridge buries his pen. We are on course to hopefully keep ourselves in this competition. We need Joe Hart, though, to make a big save if he can. Tete with a great finish. It's 2-1 to the Dutch after 2 penalties each. Jack Wilshere to step up. All 3 substitutes going up first. Great penalty from Jack Wilshere. Very well put away. Here's Quincy Promes for the Dutch. Come on, Joe. Do us a favour. Do us a favour, Joe. Yes, Joe Hart! Saves the penalty. Right, now it's me. The nerves are up. The nerves are up. I'm going to go top left. We're going to go top left. Silerson went the right way, but he can't keep it out. We score our penalty. Now we need Joe Hart to do it for us again. Robin Van Persie's got a lot of power behind this. RVP. Joe Hart saved it! 2 saves in a row for Joe Hart. If we score this, we win. Come on, who's taking it? I don't know who's taking it. The suspense is killing me. Who's it going to be? Theo Walcott hit the post with a header in the second half of extra time to send England through to a World Cup semi-final. Theo Walcott buries it. Silerson motionless. We're through to the semi-final of the World Cup in Russia in 2018. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know how tense that was for you in the comment section down below. And I will see you in the next episode where we'll take on whoever we face in the World Cup semi-finals.